Hello, everyone. My name is Tracy, and I am the seasoned parent, your parent coach and parent advocate. This channel is going to focus on single parents. I'm trying to get my eyes right, you all see, so I'm looking at the right direction. My first time filming a video for my YouTube channel. The goal for this channel is going to be single parents, whether you're male or female, single parents. As the seasoned parent, I'm going to be bringing you what I went through as a single parent. I'm going to be bringing you some advice, most of all, resources. My child is grown now, and single parenting her was financially probably the roughest thing I've ever encountered in my entire life. I'm 55, so the roughest thing I've ever encountered. My goal is I want to help all single parents in the area of finances and how to be able to take care of your children, taking advantage of various resources that may be available in your community, your state, or on a federal government level. Each video I'm going to offer or share 2 resources. In the video, in the description, that will be up under the video once it gets posted, I'm going to list out the website and email, maybe who the founders or the 2 people that run the organization. I'm going to share their name. Maybe I'll share their mission, why they created their organization and what the purpose of the organization is, and a way to contact them if they have monthly, quarterly, or yearly things that they give out. My goal is just to give you as many resources as possible. I want to cut down time for you. So if you watch my videos, I'm going to try to post a video at least 3 times a week. At the end of the videos, I'm going to offer or share the resources, and they'll also be in the description. Hopefully, if I can figure out this link thing, there'll be a link there for you too. If not, just Google it and read a little bit about what they're offering, because I won't be able to tell you everything that they offer, but I will tell you as much as I can. Then you can look it up on Google, see if it interests you or if it's going to help out you and your family. All right, a little bit about me. Been a single parent for most of the time that my child was growing up. Married and divorced, and raising my child. It was difficult. It was very difficult financially, emotionally. It was difficult. Mental health was a battle, a struggle. Currently, her and I are both graduating. She finishes college in May, and I'll be finishing my master's in April. So I made it. I kind of said I made it too when she graduated from high school, which was in 2020. And that could be a whole other video about how disappointed her and I both were that things didn't turn out the way we liked it. But everything happens for a reason, and we trust God that whatever the reason, we're still here standing, and COVID didn't take us out. But being a single parent was a huge challenge, big challenge. I want to assure and inspire all the single parents that may come across this video that you can do it. With God's help, you can do it. You can keep focused. I want to offer you some tips, some tricks, not really tricks, I should say tips and advice on what to do. Especially, I'll be talking about various behavioral issues. I'm a mental health professional, so I'll be talking about behavior issues that you may be dealing with your kids as a single parent. You know, a lot of times kids will try you when it's only one parent. They know you're working a lot. You may not be at home the whole time while they're there, especially if you have children 14, 15 years old and up. You know, depending on what you've taught them and how well they do follow and stick to what you've taught, they may be trustworthy enough to leave at home while you're working. So kids will try things. They'll try you. So hopefully I can talk a little bit about what I did, some things that I tried. Some things worked, some things didn't. But just to inspire you, to let you know that you can raise a child alone. Being a single parent, of course, we all know for most of us, probably 98% of us, it's not how we envision parenting. It's not how we envisioned our relationships to go, but nevertheless, they went that way. But you can still do it though. I am here to let you know the light at the end of the tunnel for us is very bright now. We're just about at the end of the tunnel. When she was much younger, the light looked a little bleak. Sometimes it would go in and out, if you know what I'm saying. But the closer we got to the end of the tunnel, end of the road, the brighter that light got. Now we finally, Lord's willing, making it to the end. So it's possible for you to do it. I hope my channel inspires you. I really hope it lets you know that it can be done. It is not it's not the picture perfect way to do it, but again, with God's help, I did it. I can say not a perfect parent, but I think most of us as parents, we just do what we know, what we've been taught. Some of us, if we think it was positive, we will use some of the things that our parents did while they were raising us. Some of the things that we don't think worked as well, of course, we're probably going to change them or throw them out the window. We've decided to make a little bit different changes in how we were parented and how we're going to parent our children. Again, just want to let you know it can be done. It's rough. It's very rough depending on the age of your children. If you have smaller children, may be hard, may not be. It just depends on their behavior. If they're dealing with ADD or ADHD, if they have been diagnosed with autism, you may be running into some challenges. Again, I'm a mental health professional. I'll be sharing some things about ADD, ADHD, autism. And if you all have any questions about any other diagnoses, please put them in the comments of this video or future videos that I do. I will be answering questions. Depending on how it goes, I may have one video that I do per week answering questions that have been given to me or that have been asked of me, and in an effort to help you as a parent. Again, this is going to be geared toward any single parent, male or female. It does not matter. The goal is to raise children who are respectful, children who grow up to be good citizens. That's our goal, being single parents. So whoever wants to do that, that's what I'll be talking about. Again, there are good days, being a single parent. You love your child. So if you were like me, I tried to do all types of activities, support them during school, things like that. I always had jobs that were the same hours as the school day. So when they got home, I was home. I was fortunate enough to be able to do that for until they got 14. When they got 14, I had probably the roughest job in my whole life. I was a detention officer at the local county jail. It was a humdinger, as us older people say. It was rough. It was rough. It was rough. It was days where I had to ask myself, did you choose the right job? Tracy, did you choose the right job? The job paid excellent money and overtime was unlimited. So paying bills and taking care of my daughter was fine. Downside, I missed a lot of time with my daughter. I worked second shift and every weekend for 4 years. It took a lot of time away, but again, through the grace of God, we did it. We made it. Again, I'm a mental health professional now, no longer working in the jail. So another thing I'll be talking about in some upcoming videos is if you don't like how your life is going, do something about it. I'm 55 years old. I went back to school and started a master's degree at 51. Again, probably second to raising a child alone is going back to school at 51. Focus, concentration, rough. Very, very rough. But I prayed, I cried, I prayed. I had help from my mom, who, if I'm older, she's older. She helped me with whatever she could. She prayed for me a lot, so that's probably the most that she did. My daughter being grown helped me a lot. I didn't have too many distractions, but as you can only imagine, working a full-time job and going to school full-time at an older age and a master's program, you can only imagine how hard that was. Out here in the world, as you all have probably seen, customer service is horrible now. And I think that is probably because most people are not satisfied with their life, not satisfied with their job. They probably hate their job. I encourage you to do something about it if you hate your job. You can't keep going to work being mean and nasty and rude to others. You can do it no matter what age you are. Maybe you're 25 and you didn't go to college. It's fine. Find a trade, take it up. Tech jobs are very, very, very plentiful now. There are programs you can earn a tech certificate at the most 9 months. There are several programs I looked at that are only 3 months or 6 months long. Starting salaries are like $70,000. You can do it. If you do not like your life, you do not like how things are going, change it. I didn't, and I went back to school even at 51, and I changed it. And all praise and honor to God. My life will be different after graduation, extremely different. And I thank God for that. It's very hard. It was a struggle. It was a struggle working full time and completing a master's degree. But I did it. I'm glad I did it. The Lord allowed me the strength and the perseverance to be able to do that. That's a little bit about me. Again, single parents is my goal here, is my focus, should I say, of my channel, The Seasoned Parent. I want to empower you that as a single parent, you can do it. You can do it without a doubt. You can do it. You can do it. You'll look back, your children get 17, 18 years old, you at high school graduation, you'll look back and be like, how did I do that? But at that time, you will have been through it and done. If your kids decide to go to college, they'll go on their way if they decide to do a trade. But at that time, they'll be grown. Most kids at 18 are not ready for life on their own. Going to college kind of helps you build up some of that, maturity. It puts you in situations that you have to get out of. And so that's going to mature or take your children to another level, being able to live on their own, but not on their own. When you're at college, there are other adults there are other people there your age, and everybody's doing the same thing, living on their own, most likely for the very first time in their life. But I'd be the first to say an 18-year-old getting out of your house without going to college, getting into their own apartment, I wouldn't push my child out at 18. The world is rough. I think slowly, gradually, they need to learn how to pay bills. Maybe you've showed your child by the age of 13, 14, a little bit how to manage money, going to the bank with you to handle bills, but it's a whole different thing when the whole household is on their back. If you have had to do that your own, you did it. You did it. But was it preferred though? Do you really want to put your child in that situation? I would say baby step them out there. Start with maybe helping them get a used car maybe, and buy here, pay here, maybe something that they can learn and have responsibility of paying things. I would shift some bills to them if they're still going to be with you. Give them their cell phone bill. If you were paying it on your plan, give them their own plan. They can pay for it. Maybe they can help you with the cable bill if you have it, the Wi-Fi bill, electric bill. Give them some responsibility, because once they get 18, they need to have it. They need to know it. They need to know that things are not going to be given to them. They have to make it out here in this world. Well, my resources today are going to be, again, I'm looking down now because I'm going to read the stuff off to you, but you might see it here in the video. Once I get a chance to post it, figure that out. You'll probably see it down below in my description as well. My first is the Single Parent Project, singleparentproject.org. The co-founders are Megan Brimhall and Elisa Herod. The Single Parent Project is a tax-exempt, fully accredited 501c3 nonprofit organization, and they're dedicated to helping single parents in need. Questions, you want to email them at info@singleparentproject.org. Info at singleparentproject.org. And you can find them also on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. Singleparentproject.org. Look them up, see what they have to offer. I did look at their website. They have, I think they have a decent organization, and some of you all may be able to use that resource. Okay? Single Parent Project. My next one is singleparentadvocate.org. Singleparentadvocate.org. Single Parent Advocate is a 501c3 nonprofit org based in North Texas that provides resources, connections, growth-based training, and support for single parent families. Their programs are safe socials and holiday help. They have online and mobile correspondence. And they have educational, professional development, scholarships for single parents. So it's singleparentadvocate.org. I am the seasoned parent here for inspiration, motivation, and advice for single parents, both male and female. Again, possibly here and definitely down below, you're going to see some information on the resources that I offered you today. Again, as a single parent, you can do it. I did. Bye for now.